showers on here. 'Tis the season of giving. And if it's one thing for sure, honey, you know we always give life. Those holiday parties are approaching, but you know I'ma help get you together. Whether it be an office gathering or you just want to show up and show out in your grandmama living room, you know us divas never discriminate. First things first, we are working on the brows. I am going in with my Kiss Top Brow Gel in the shade Chocolate. I like to outline my brows first, then fill them in, making sure there are no spaces, gaps, or sparse hairs. I like my brows nice and full and evenly blended. Next, I am going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And not only do I use this to really carve and shape the brows, but I also use it as an eyeshadow primer. The consistency allows my shadows to stay in place all day long without smudging or smearing. To set that concealer, I'm going in with my Morphe Bake and Set Translucent Powder. Today, we're going for a grown and sexy vibe, something classic, timeless, elegant. The definition, we're dealing with neutral tones. So I am going in on that brow bone area using an Ivory matte shade from the Juvias Coffee Shop palette. This is going to be my transition shade. And when dealing with color, transition shades are imperative. We want to slowly build those shadows up. So I am going in that crease area using the caramel brown shade, starting from the outer corners of the eye, taking small circular motions, working my way towards the inner corners of the eye. You want to make sure that caramel brown shade and that ivory shade comes together seamlessly. To add a little bit more contrast and bring on the drama, because baby, you know I'm with all the smoke. I am going back into that crease area, but this time I am adding a chocolate brown shade and I am blending that out as well. To really give those shadows a pop as well as accentuate the shape of the eyes, I'm going in with a half cut crease. Cut creases are known to accentuate every eye shape, whether you have hooded eyes, almond eyes, round eyes, fox eyes, slanted eyes. Cut creases are known to play on those attributes. And to really highlight the inner corners, I'm going to pack that ivory shade on. We're going for an ombre effect. So baby, you got to trust the process. It's sort of like kindergarten, no coloring outside the lines. You got to stay in the realms of that cut crease. Directly on the side of that ivory shade, I'm going to add that caramel brown back on. And I am going to take my brush in a side-by-side motion, making sure both come together without any harsh lines. Remember that chocolate brown that we added to the crease area? We're going to add it back, but this time we are only focused on that outer V corner of the eye. You want to make sure you take your time when doing this method, blending and buffering all those colors together. If we're not doing the most, then baby, that means we're not doing enough. So why not add a dramatic wing followed by a bold pierced set of lashes? These are from Broadway. You can find at your local supply store. So thank me later, sis. To get my face ready, and I mean like filter ready, I am going in with my e.l.f. Super Grip Foundation Face Primer. To cover up those bags, baby, they are Hermes, darling. Because you know your girl be tired and gets no sleep. So to cover up those bags and dark circles, I am going in with my LA Girl Pro Color Corrected Concealer in the orange shade, and I am just blending that out under the eyes and on the sides of the nose. I did say filter ready, right? So I am going in with my holy grail, Too Faced 24-hour Born This Way matte foundation. Now, to really bring the focal point to the center of the face, you want to highlight your T-zone area. If you don't know where your T-zone area is, baby, just do the shape of a cross in front of your face. It is under the eyes, the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and the chin. After you highlight that area, you have to go back and set it. So, of course, I'm going back into my Morphe Bake and Set Translucent Powder. Rule of thumb, when doing this method, if you do not want your concealer cracking or creasing under the eyes, don't look down. Try to have everything you need within reach. And to add a little bit more warmth back to the face, because it's giving a little Casper, I am going in with my Juvias Liquid Concealer, and I am using that as a contour. As you can see, it is extremely pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. To really snatch my nose and add a little bit more definition, I like to take my brush in a downward motion first and then fan it out. It's giving rhinoplasty. And to add a little bit more composition and structure back to the cheek and jawline area, I am now going back over it, but this time I am using a powdered bronzer. And we are taking that everywhere we applied that liquid contour. It is the holidays, right? So why not add extra rose on those cheeks? I am going in with the Juvias Volume 1 blush set on the apples of the cheeks as well as the temples of the face. And this step right here is very optional. You can be extremely creative with your artistry and your aesthetic by choosing any liner color of your choice. You can go with green, blue, pink. I chose to go with white because it's whimsical. It makes the eyes appear more brighter, wider, and doll-like. To offset that white, I took the chocolate fudge and just just blended that out underneath. And the inner corners, I wanted to shine a little shimmer, a little spark. So I went in with a yellow gold metallic highlight. I'm from Harlem. What do you expect? But again, you can have fun with it. You can use any color of your choice in that inner corner as well. You can do green, blue, pink. You are the artist. Your job is to make other people see your vision. I mean, after all, nobody ever told Michelangelo and Picasso what to paint. To bring the look to life, I'll be adding a pair of bottom lashes from Kiss. So I'm just adding a little mascara in preparation. And to really settle in that blush, I am adding my Juvias Place Nefertiti highlight to the hollows of the cheeks, the temples of the face, the tip, and the bridge of the nose. Last but definitely not least, some people like to underline their lips. I personally like to outline my full lips. I mean, people pay for these. I got mine free from God. Praise the Lord. So I am going in with an NYX liner in the shade chocolate. I am outlining, again, going for an ombre effect, and I'm just going to smear that in. And the center, I am going with a nude lipstick, and I am just going to pierce them lips together, baby, and let the magic do what it do. It's giving high vibration, and we operate on the highest frequency only. Period.